How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here, bringing you episode 4 of my NHL 13 GM Mode Expansion Team Series with the Seattle Spartans. As you guys can see, here's the NHL lineup going into this year. Just want to first say sorry for not having one of these episodes in about a week and a half. Just worked on other videos and stuff, but I'm going to try to get these out at least, 2 or 3 a week. As you guys can see, there's the AHL lineups. We got a lot of good prospects as well. We have a lot of players still playing the juniors or their healthy scratches that have really good potential. As you guys can see right now, we have 4.5-star offense, defense, and goaltending, so pretty good team. And right here, guys, we're actually making a trade at the beginning of the year, trading Burmistrov, Chris Summers, 82 overall, 27-year-old defenseman, a couple prospects, each with about 2 or 2.5-star potential, and a third-round pick for Jake Gardner, who's 85 overall, but he has 1 year left on his contract, as well as Mark Frazier. Frazier simply just for the salary, just to get their player's salary back. And right here, guys, we're at the All-Star game, and we actually did have a player make the All-Star game, luckily, and again, this year was Phil Kessel on the third-line right wing, second-line right wing. He actually played pretty well, apparently. As well, we had Brandon Gormley on the top pair of defensemen, which is pretty good. We got 2 players in. I believe this is the first time we've ever had 2 players make the All-Star game. And right here, guys, we're making another trade, a really big one, actually, trading Max Domi, 4-star gold potential center, but we have 2 players just like him, McKinnon and Sam Reinhart, as well as Osala, just a 4th-line left wing prospect there, 2-star potential. Marco Quizone is an 81 overall goaltender with 3-star green potential. Don't really need him, seeing as Schneider's our starter, and we also have Vicentine coming up, and a second-round pick for Sean Monahan, who's a 4.5-star goal potential center, but he's a 2-way forward, so I think he could turn out to be a really good third-line center for us. So a couple minor league players just for the contracts again. As you guys can see, we finished third in the NHL and second in the Western Conference, so a pretty good year all in all, 103 points. And in the first round of the playoffs, we played the LA Kings, and as you guys can see, we lost the first game, unfortunately, and then lost the second one. So we lost both at home, but then we were able to go and win one in LA, and then win a second in LA to tie the series up at 2-2. And as you guys see, the AHL regular season just ended, and in the third game, we were actually able to beat LA, so it's now 3-2. Sorry, guys, we won another one, so 4-2, so not too bad, winning that in 6. And then right here, guys, we were playing the San Jose Sharks. Again, we lost the first game of that playoff series and the second one, so we're down 2-0 again. Trying to come back, we win the third game, making it 2-1, and the fourth to make it 2-2, but then we lost 2 in a row. So we lost in 6 after winning in 6. So second round of the playoffs isn't too bad for our 4th year as a franchise, considering the fact that our first year we had all free agents. So we're coming along really nicely, I think, and considering the fact all of our players are so young, we're just going to get better and better. Right here, guys, are the free agents. As you can see, some big names there: Kiprusoff, Mike Ribeiro, Michael Samuelson, Daniel Cleary, Matt Cook, Travis Moen, Colin White, Mike Komisarek, Saku Koivu. So a lot of pretty big name free agents. And we're here, guys, we're at the draft now, and I had a pretty late first-round pick, and I decided to go with the Russian right winger there, projected second-round high, 3.5-star potential, Valery Bykov, left winger. He's a grinder, something we really don't have a lot of. Most have skilled forward, so I figured he could actually turn out to be a pretty good 3rd or 4th-line left winger for us in the future. And then I had 2 second-round picks, and with the first second-round pick, I decided to go with Sam Dodd, American defenseman. Looked like he had pretty good potential, 3-star potential. And then I also went with Dwight Milson, goaltender from Poland, I believe. He actually had 3.5-star potential, which is pretty good pickup, I think, for a goaltender in the second round. And I'm thinking if Vicentine doesn't pan out, I could always go with him. So I think, a few really good picks there for the first couple rounds. Right here, guys, just at the re-sign phase. Pretty much everyone that was big had a contract. Just basically all small contracts had to re-sign. As well, a lot of guys have gotten better since the last year. Nathan McKinnon's now an 83 overall center, so he'll be our first-line center for sure. As well, I think Sam Reinhart's now an 81 overall. Before, he was a 75, so he gained 6 overall. Kessel's still at an 89. Nyashuk, as you can see, is now 79. I think he was low 70s last year. We drafted him a couple years ago in the first round, so he should be a good 3rd or 4th-line defenseman for us. Gardner went from 85 to 87. We still have 6 80-plus overall defensemen, I'm pretty sure. Gardner did need a new contract, though. Like I said, his contract was up. James Martin, we actually signed as a free agent, if you guys remember, in the first year. 82 overall now, so that's a really good free agent pickup for us, I think. And then right there's the minor league defenseman I'm looking at, trying to decide, who I'll keep, who has a potential to get better, and or if I just need to call someone up who's pretty good. Looking at my goalies, obviously Schneider's the starter. Delmas the backup, 79 overall. And then I've got the goalie I just drafted as well as Vicentine. So looking pretty good in terms of just potential and prospects as well as the starting NHL lineup. Right here, guys, this is probably the best free agent sign I ever made. Found this goalie, Garrett Housen, 86 overall, starting goaltender. 21 years old, 4.5-star goal potential, drafted by Dallas, 3rd overall in the 2014 draft. I was able to sign him as a free agent. Dallas mustn't have signed him like a year ago when he wasn't too good. So that was a huge pickup. I also got P.A. Parento there to be a 3rd-line right winger for about $3 million, and I got Scotty Abshall to be a 4th-line left winger for just over $1 million. So just basically filling out the roster. Right here, making a pretty big trade for Jared Spurgeon, 85 overall offensive defenseman, still pretty young. Trading away Andy Meal, who I don't really need anymore, seeing as I have McKinnon, who's coming up, and Sam Reinhart, both in the 80s now. Curtis Lazar, who I have 2 better center prospects than him, in Koklachev. And I was going to say Max Domi, we actually trade him away. Baikov, I just drafted, I traded away in a couple picks, but I think it was well worth it. As you guys can see right there is the NHL lineup, looking pretty good. I mean, the team is pretty much low 80s and high 70s for offense, but the defense is all very, very good. I think all 6 of my defensemen are top 4. And also, you guys have to remember all my players are very young. Goalies looks outstanding with Housen at 86 overall and Schneider at 83 overall, so 2 really good goaltenders. And because Housen I signed it for $525,000 to an entry-level deal, I'm able to still afford Schneider as the backup. So next year I think it's going to be a really good year for us. Right here, guys, just the awards. As you can see, we actually won our first award individual, and that was Phil Kessel winning a Lady Byng Memorial Trophy, which is for the best sportsmanship, but still a trophy, and that's the first trophy our franchise has won. So we're looking pretty good, and we've made the playoffs 2 years in a row now, and hopefully in our 5th year we can make the playoffs again and make a run at the cup. And besides that, guys, hope you're enjoying this series. Like I said, try to get out 2 or 3 of these out a week. Sorry for not having one out for like the past week and a half or so. And besides that, guys, stay tuned for my NHL 13 videos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.